To run a successful dropshipping business, you will need to follow a simple strategy. And the strategy is this. First of all, you will need to find a product that is hot selling on eBay and that is being dropshipped from China. Once you go ahead and find a product, the next thing to do is go ahead and find that same product on AliExpress, which again, I will show you. The reason why we're going to find it on AliExpress, because AliExpress has a huge database of products, currently over 40 million as I'm making this video. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and source that product or put a sourcing request through on CJ Dropshipping and on Yakify. And then we're going to be able to see how much they can bring the product in for, and then how much we can list it onto our store and hopefully successfully start getting some sales on these products. And once a product starts selling really well, then you can start putting a request through to purchase this product in wholesale and then get an even lower cost, and then which will increase your profit margins and make you a lot more competitive on eBay. So let me give you two examples, one example from CJ Dropshipping and one example from Yakify. And I'm going to show you in more detail later on in this program how to start putting sourcing requests through. So don't worry about that. Also, I'm going to show you guys how to find products that are selling well. Again, don't worry about that. But for now, let's just look at an example. Okay, so this product over here is a Dragon Ball Z cap. Okay, now it is sold a total of 130 times. If you go ahead and click onto how many times it's sold in the last 30 days, we'll have a look at. So today's date as I'm making this video is September 24th. So it's sold 2 times, 1 time, 1 time. So in the last 30 days, it's sold a fair amount of times over here. So this tells me that, okay, this is a product that's selling really well. So now we want to know, is this product being dropshipped? So this seller is selling this product for $9.98 over here. Now, as you can see, if I show you on AliExpress, okay, let me just show you the exact model, which is this one over here. So $9.98. Okay, now if you look on AliExpress, this product itself is $4.20 if sold via China Post. If we look at another shipping method, which is e-packet, which is probably the most common one. So if we look at it in total, $4.20 plus $1.77, $5.97 this product is selling for on AliExpress. Okay, now although there may not be a huge profit margin on this product, eBay allows you to list hundreds of items, if not thousands of items. So you're not going to make a huge business just by selling one product, but once you slowly start building up your store and then you start having hundreds of items that are selling every single month, you have thousands of items that's selling every single month, that's when you're going to start building a really big profitable business, potential profitable business. I always say the word potential because it all depends on how much work you put in. Now let's go for this example again. So this is selling for $9.98 on AliExpress. We worked it out with e-packet, it's $5.97. If you don't use e-packet, then it's just going to be $4.20. Now, one of the things about AliExpress is AliExpress, as I mentioned in the last video, sometimes you deal with manufacturers, sometimes you deal with wholesalers, and sometimes you deal with drop shippers themselves. So when you put an order through on AliExpress, it can potentially take you up to 13 days just for them to process the order. And then on top of that, will include the shipping time. Now, when you deal with companies like CJ Dropshipping or Yakify, they will take around about 3 to 5 business days to process the order. However, if you purchase the item before you actually drop ship it and then you store it in their warehouse, then it will only take them 1 to 2 business days to actually process the order. Again, we will look at that on a later video, but for now, let's just say for argument's sake that we're not going to purchase the item to store in their warehouse, we're only going to be drop shipping from them. So this item here, I already sourced it in through CJ Dropshipping, and you can see that the total cost is $5.39. The item itself is $2.10, but the shipping to the United States is $3.29. However, you should also know that different countries do have different shipping prices, so that price may vary, but it will only vary slightly. But let's just say for argument's sake that this item, we can get it in for $5.39. Now, why is this so advantageous than drop shipping directly from AliExpress? Well, if you look at this, for example, let's just say this item here can take potentially up to 13 days to process the order. Then on top of that, it will take 19 to 27 days to deliver the order, which is an additional $1.77. So in total, that was $5.97. Now, when it comes to CJ dropshipping, it can take 3 to 5 days to process the order, and then they will deliver the item using their CJ packet within 5 to 10 business days. Okay, if you say, for example, went for e-packet, it will probably be slightly higher, but only by a few cents. As you can see, it's $3.29 over here, and it's $3.41. They'll deliver it within 7 to 20 business days. So e-packet or CJ packet will be the options. Now, if you're also thinking, will people really want items to be delivered in that such a long waiting time? Let's not forget that when we are doing product research, we are already doing product research on people that are already purchasing products from China. So have a look at this. This product has not stopped being sold because the item today, the date today is 27th of September, but this item, the estimated delivery date is October 23rd to November 27th. So a lot of people, they don't mind waiting a long shipping time as long as they can get the product, because we are not only going to be selling to the United States, we are not only going to be selling to the United Kingdom, we're going to be selling to many countries across the world who do not have access to all these products in quick shipping time, and that is why you're going to be opening up to a big marketplace. Okay, so don't worry about the long shipping times, because this is proven sales history that this product is selling nearly on a daily basis, and there are people purchasing the product, and there are people that don't mind waiting for the shipping time. So this is why it's better to go to wholesale suppliers like CJ Dropshipping. And also I'm going to give you another example now on Yakify. So let's have a look at this product over here. This product has a sales history, 14 sold, selling for $25.90. Again, this item is coming out from Shenzhen, China. Okay, it says does not ship to the Cayman Islands. I don't know why it's looking at Cayman Islands. I'm not based in the Cayman Islands, but this item pretty much ships most countries worldwide, and it's got a proven sales history. So again, how much does this product cost on AliExpress? On AliExpress, it's $11.08 plus $2.68. So let's do the math. $11.08 plus $2.68, so it's $13.76. Now I've sourced this product in from Yakify, and as you can see over here, I'll show you, Yakify have a really good shipping plan, which I'm going to show you now. So they have a thing called Special Line. A Special Line delivers the item within 7 to 12 business days. Okay, now in this instance, the product itself costs $7.41. and delivered within 7 to 12 business days is $6.17. So it is slightly higher than the AliExpress price, okay, which is understandably so. Over here, AliExpress worked out to around about $13.70 something. Actually, it works out slightly less. 11.08 plus $2.68. So it's slightly less, okay. However, I also want to make you aware that, again, the shipping prices may vary depending on which country. Again, we will look at the pricing strategy later on in this program. So for now, don't worry about that. For now, I just want you to understand what the strategy is. The strategy is to find hot selling products on eBay, which I'm going to show you how, then see how much it's selling for on AliExpress, and then put a sourcing request through on both CJ and Yakify. The reason why you're going to put a sourcing request through on both of them is because you want to see who gets you the better price, who gives you the better shipping times, and ultimately who will give you the best overall experience. And I'm going to be honest with you, in certain products, CJ will be better for you, and in certain products, Yakify will be better for you. So that's why it's good to put a sourcing request through on both of them. So then once you've got the product through, sourced through either on CJ or Yakify, then you're going to go ahead and list this item onto your eBay store, and hopefully if it starts selling really well, then you're going to start putting in wholesale requests through where you're going to buy the item in bulk, and then you're going to get them stored in the Yakify warehouse or stored in the CJ warehouse. And then once the items are stored in the Yakify or the CJ warehouse, instead of 3 to 5 business days processing time, it's a 1 to 2 day processing time. So again, that will reduce the amount of time they hold the product. It will reduce the price you're going to pay for the product, and ultimately you're going to be providing a really much better user experience for your buyers. and you're going to be delivering the items a lot faster, and you're going to be getting better prices. So it is a long-term strategy. The best thing about it is, guys, when you start sourcing these products in, there's no charge for you to source a product. You can test it on your eBay store. If the product doesn't sell, you can just get rid of it, and once the products do sell, that's when you can start buying them in wholesale. Let's go over to the next video.